Hey toy fans, Aaron here. Today we're going to check out the Tartakovsky Clone Wars series Count Dooku. It's the 3 3/4 inch figure that was a Target exclusive. The series went from 2003 to 2005, and this, I think it was like in the second wave of figures. So we're going to head to that table and check it out. Here's a look at Count Dooku. That's the front of the packaging. Pretty nice look. You got the white clone trooper in the upper left corner. Little mention of Cartoon Network on the right side there. Nice big Star Wars logo, and then down that left side you do see Clone Wars listed right there. Nice window packaging, a bubble there of Count Dooku. You can see him through there, and the artwork on the right side. And of course his name down the bottom. And then flipping over to the back side, it's more a bio about the show and Lucasfilm, Clone Wars, Cartoon Network coming together to make that. Nice artwork of Count Dooku on the right side. And then down along the bottom, you got the other figures that were available also at the time. Taking a look at the figure out of the packaging, I love it. This is really a nice figure, and I really dig the whole line. Taking a look in on the head sculpt, it looks very much like we saw in the cartoon. And I think there's a bit of resemblance there to Christopher Lee as far as, that exaggerated cartoon look. The painting of the head looks very well done. I like the way the whites and the gray of the beard mix along there, kind of in each little section. The eyes and the eyebrows are painted very nicely as well. Across that neck area, it doesn't quite blend so well together, but considering my guess is the peach of the neck was painted on over the brown, and whereas the head was more of one solid color molding of that skin color, it's probably a tough thing to match. Through that chest area, again, a very nice paint job continues. Got the little white buckling of his cape there, or maybe gray anyways. Nicely painted, all within the lines. A little bit of red showing from underneath his cape as it drapes over his shoulder. And even that belt area of the red is nicely painted as well. And as it spins around to the back side of the cape, very nice sculpting of the way the fabric kind of would be folded through across since it's draped over his shoulder. And you get the little wave of the cape down at the bottom. And also, I think, great sculpting down through the waist area and the rest of the legs. Going into the articulation of this figure, again, this line was pretty minimal with the articulation. Most likely due to the exaggerated pose of the figure. So that head, you're going to get it turning side to side. Nothing limiting it there. As for the arms, his right arm does go up and down. And then on this figure, you do even get some wrist articulation. And then for the left hand, that arm sways side to side. This cape all being one piece, you're not getting any movement of it going up. And also no wrist articulation on his left hand. At the waist area, you do get some side-to-side movement. You can twist it all the way around, and that's all you're going to get for articulation. As for the included lightsaber, his only accessory, again, very representative of his lightsaber, also how it looked in the cartoon. Still has that curved handle, nice black, and kind of a little light blue maybe paint job there. See that little top part sticking out at the bottom of his hilt. Nice red blade to it. Pretty basic, but still looks nice. But that's a look at the Star Wars Clone Wars Count Dooku figure. And like I said, I really love this line of figures. I like the style to it. I like the cartoon. One thing I didn't mention earlier or in the other review is that these figures did come with a base to hold your figure on. It was pretty sizable, so I don't have mine out. I'm not able to show it right now, but it had a Star Wars logo on it. But I don't use them on my shelves because of how big they are, and I really have to cram a lot of figures into a small space. So hopefully I'll find where I put them and be able to show that on one of these figures. Alright, so that wraps up this look at Count Dooku from the Clone Wars Tartakovsky series. I'm interested to know your thoughts on this figure in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.